Hi, so I'm back with another video, and in this video I'm going to review emergency power bank. Every of course power bank is up for the emergency usually, but this is literally for the emergency. And why I would also say that, so one thing if you would notice here is that it's written 10,000 mAh, should be mAh, which is not the case. This is 25,000 something 800, or you can say 20,000 mAh, not 10,000 mAh. I don't know why they put the tag of 10,000 mAh, which is not the case. I tested it, so let's see what it includes. Now, of course, I already put it out from the box, and you have of course the booklet and the power bank itself. So let's look at the power bank and why it's for emergency. First of all, it's really a brick. I would say it's around 450 to 500 gram. That is around half kg, and so it's really, you cannot just keep it in pocket and take it with you. It's literally, if you go to hiking, or if you think that you're going to a road trip where of course the car has the charging ports, but if somehow it stops working and you are out of battery, the chances are really low, but you can have this in the car and keep it. Of course, I would definitely recommend, if it's lithium ion battery, you should not charge and keep it for 6 months as full charge. You should always keep it 60 to 80%, and after every 6 months charge it to prolong the battery. So why it's really emergency one? First of all, it has this solar panel, single solar panel of course, but this solar panel will work, for example, if you test around 8 hours of direct sunlight, like literally sunlight, not the one which is in Northern Europe, like cloudy, not that, the direct sunlight from 6 to 8 hours, it will charge around more than 70 to 80%. And you can see there is a very small indicator. So if I press the button of turn it on, that is on the side here. So if you do that, you have this 4 indication lights, 5 basically, but these 4 are for the indication. So each light shows 25%, 50, 75, and 100. And this is for the solar. So for example, here you can see there is a green light, very tiny green light. That is because there is indirect sunlight from there, which outside is quite cloudy. But yeah, that does show, and it does work, which is very slow in this cloudy. But yeah, it's really for the emergency. If you get stuck, you don't have the charging power from outlet from anywhere, then you can use this. So this is why it is. And second thing, it is, which is the knob or the dynamo charging, which is like this. So if you see, if I do, you will see here is the lights which will go. Yeah, so that is for that. But this, I would say, definitely not worth it. It's not going to do it. If you are really stuck in really emergency, you are very unlucky, then maybe you can use for, I don't know, 1 hour, 30 minutes or 20 minutes. Maybe you keep doing it, you might get 2 to 4% power or 5% in your phone, and that would definitely actually will be able you to call once or twice or send message. So that is another good thing. If you, of course, if you don't have sunlight and you're stuck and you want to, in emergency, really emergency, you can use the dynamo. Another part. Third thing, it has the wireless charging, which really works. I tried it with the Pixel 6, Google Pixel 6. It works. That's another good point about it. And then also one other good point is that it has for the charging USB built in. So you just plug it into any computer, any other port, it will charge it. And then you have the lightning and the USB-C, which is the most widely used these days. For even iPhones, you have no USB-C. You don't have the lightning cable, but in case, so you have built in, you don't need to carry the extra cables with it. That's another good thing about it. And then of course you have, if these wires break, of course, which will happen over time, you have the USB-C input for charging, and then 2 USB ports for this kind of USB lightning and USB-C. So this is all about it, I would say, and it's really good. And of course, how can you forget it, that if you press this button twice, you have very bright flashlight. Actually, I've tried in my home, I turned it off at night, everything, and this literally made it, like, you can say, like a daylight. It's that strong. And then of course, if you press once, it has this emergency feature, and then if you press more, it goes faster and the rhythm changes, and then you can turn it off with double. So in short, this is really good not to keep it in a pocket. You cannot, it's half kg, it's a brick. You have the solar panel, you have the dynamo, you have the wireless charging, you have the crank, of course, the dynamo, you have built in the cables, and then you have the solar indicator as well as the other indicator for the power bank itself. You have it has the flashlight. It's amazing, I would say. Of course, you should charge every 6 months if you don't use it. And this basically was costing on Amazon around 50 euros, but I got it in a deal, I think, of 38 euros. I will try to put the link under the video. If you have any question related to this, please ask. Do not be shy, I would say. And if you have any other question on, regarding any other video of my channel, then that would be another thing. Please try to share, like, and of course subscribe the channel. It would really help me a lot. Thank you so much. I will try to put the link. Have a nice day.